it's really bright out here, but we're going to be, I literally can't see anything, but if I got this the right way around, we're going to be smoking the Java Mint on TCN. Going over the tobacco, this probably doesn't look much better right here, but at least I'm not blind. We are talking a Brazilian Maduro wrapper with a blend of Nicaraguan fillers and binder. This cigar is actually a Drew Estate and Rocky Patel collaboration. So I'm not the biggest fan of Rocky Patel, but when Drew Estate gets involved, it's usually pretty good. And really the funny part about this is the fact that I've smoked a lot of the other Javas. I haven't reviewed them fully, but I know I wasn't really a big fan. But yet, the Java Mint has been a cigar I've recommended to so many people, and this is the first one I will ever have smoked. And let me tell you, I'm excited. Going over that dry puff, that is a mint chip ice cream if I have ever tasted one. Wow, that is sweet. That is good. All right, we are about through the first third. I gotta say, it's not as mint chip when you start smoking it. Personally, that mint chip kind of changes to a chocolate, and it tastes like mint, but it feels like menthol. And I don't know if that's a good way to explain it, but that's how I've rationalized it in my head. Otherwise, the tobacco one is actually still pretty good overall. A little bit of spice note coming in at the very end of the third, but it looks like it's a very nice cigar. I'm enjoying it. So let's get in that second third and see what I'm thinking. Right, we are just about through the second third. I have to say this really earthy flavor profile starts to come in. You're still getting a little bit of that mint and chocolate, but like the earthy flavor profile really takes over. It almost feels like an essence of mint and chocolate on the back. It doesn't come off as menthol-y anymore though, so maybe it's just because the draw was a little light for me. But otherwise, it's been not too shabby. The earthiness isn't too much. So let's get in that final third and see if the earthiness makes it or breaks it. All right, we finished the cigar, and on the final third, it did actually surprise me. I'll give it that. While there still was this very, very light flavor profile of chocolate and mint, I'd get a little bit picking through it and letting it sit. Overall, though, that earthiness turns real nice, developing into this wonderful charred wood and coffee flavor profile that I really enjoyed. I think it came from the Maduro tobaccos, but overall, it was delicious. Ranking the cigar, it was really good. I'm just not a mint guy. I don't hate it, but I'm also not the biggest fan of it either. I'd give this an 83, but I would highly encourage, if you love mint, if you love mint chip ice cream, if mint in general, if you love mint, this is your cigar. I don't think there's ever going to be another mint cigar like this. If there is, if you smoked a phenomenal mint cigar, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll give it to a couple buddies. But let's go over those notes. The construction and the burn were both great. Unfortunately, the draw was loose throughout the entire smoke. It was smokable, but it was right teetering on that edge of too much and needing to be tightened up. It was like just enough to deal with, but just enough to be like, this is a very loose draw. Price range, I actually picked mine up at a very good price. Online, they go for $9. At my local brick and mortar, I got them for $10, so that wasn't too shabby at all. Is the cigar noob friendly? I'm going to say yes, and I'd be a massive hypocrite if I said no, because I have never smoked this cigar before this video, and honestly, there's probably like 5 people I've recommended this cigar to. They smoked and loved it, and I'd never smoked it before. I just knew the mint was phenomenal on it. I picked up the aroma from people smoking around me and went, wow, that smells phenomenal. That's why I'd recommended it to so many people I knew who really loved mint and wanted to smoke a cigar. I said, get the Java Mint, you're gonna like it, and I never smoked it before. And now, I'm not gonna lie, I may have ranked it a little lower because I'm not a mint guy, but honestly, it was good. It was really good, and I can't recommend it enough. That's my personal ranking. If you love mint, this is your cigar. But hey, that is all I got for this week. Thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully in about a month or two, we will be able to set up somewhere to smoke and record again. But right now, we're still in the car. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next time.